lovers, it's Sarah, and tonight we're going to be making a card that could be used for Valentine's Day, but doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be for an anniversary or for somebody that you love. I'm starting with a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 size card, and this is Paper Tray Inks Craft cardstock. And if you can believe it, I am not using my Cricut on this card. I don't know if I've ever done that before. The pattern paper that I'm using is from this Recollections stack from Michaels. It's called With Love. Super cute Valentine theme paper. I think I'm going to set this aside for a second. So I've got this pink paper with white polka dots, and this measures 3 inches by 5 1/2. And I'm going to be adding some purple borders to my paper, and I used my scalloped scallop border punch for that. I realize I don't use a lot of purple in my cards, and so the embellishments that I'm using on this card have purple in them, so I thought, oh well, this is a perfect time for me to use purple. I have a ton of purple cardstock because I don't use it. So I am just trying to line this up as straight as possible. I think that's pretty good, pretty even, and I'll just trim off in the places where it's sticking out. Okay, so I think before I tear that down, I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment, because I'm stamping my sentiment right on my card base. And the sentiment I'm using comes from the Scrappy Mom set Crazy For You. This was the Valentine set that came out last year. And I'm using Lovebirds. Oh, my doggy's crying. Let's see. I'm going to use some Jenny Bolin Brown Sugar ink. Oh, hold on one sec. Jumping ahead. I am going to grab some of these pink rhinestones from Michaels, the Recollection brand. Oh, one fell off. And I am going to use, let's see, I'm just going to stick 3. Oh, geez. Let's see if I can stamp. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so those 3 right there, and then I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Like I said, this is Jenny Bolin Brown Sugar ink. Excuse me if I get my head in here. Cute. And then I am going to put 3 more rhinestones on the other side. Let me get these out of the way. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this down on my card. And let's see, leave a little border up at the top. There we go. Okay, I am using from My Creative Time Emma's Scalloped and Stitch Circle dies. And I cut out 3 scallops here. And they just barely fit, but they do fit. And I am going to be using these stickers I got at Michael's by Recollection when they were like, oh my gosh, super cheap. They were, I forget how much, like a 40% off, and then I had a 20% more off. And let's see, I am going to use these cute little birdies, and I'm going to put one on this side. These little sticker embellishments, these 3D dimensional ones, make card making and scrapbooking so easy. You don't have to, you know, do your own putting together. They're already put together for you. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and pop these up on some foam squares. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just use these little pieces that I have from the negatives. Okay, so I have all my foam adhesive on the back, and I've just kind of lightly stuck my circles down, and I'm just kind of eyeballing before I press them down just to make sure they're exactly where I want them. I think they're pretty good. They're not perfect, but... Okay, so I'm going to press those down, and then one last thing. I have some of this Recollections Lace on a Roll that Julie from Ready Set Stamps sent me, and I am going to add this trim down here at the bottom. And it's self-adhesive. How awesome is that? Oh, I love it. I think it just gives it a little extra something special. Okay, I'll go ahead and trim that off. And I think that's it for my card. I really love how it turned out. And I probably should have used the darker bling, because I'm looking now that on these they have darker bling, but I don't know. I might change it. Thanks everybody for watching, and have a blessed day.